Okay, that was easy. It's better? Good. Yeah, I don't, yeah. I'm not even gonna try to feign as if I understand how any of that worked. Okay, so let's talk about what map I played and what made me want to do a thing. So this is 16 by 64. This one is called Ant Farm. This is version 3. I believe the Moose 150, I believe was the name of the map maker. And you can kind of see what's going on here, right? It's a not hyper, but it's a very condensed map built into these horizontal tiers. And the tiers, they were really interesting to work with for sure. And I'll show you how we like solved the map or whatever. But it played really well, and I wanted something similar. I guess what I was also hoping for is to lift up the map I was going to work on, like 5 or 6 layers, and then also make it more subterranean, maybe? Something like that, perhaps? Also, there's no music here. Why? Music would be so good. So that is 16 by blah, blah, blah? 64. Mine's 128 by 32. I guess it doesn't matter how that works. Oh, right. I want to show you... I do want to show... Nope. Main menu. Yep. I do want to show how we beat it, because I think that's going to give us some insight as to... right. Hold on. There's a... Oh, there's a... Hold on. There's a folder... for previous versions, I thought. Browse folder. I don't see the thing here, which is unfortunate. Timberborn. Old version saves, maybe? Save files are all gone. If you're playing experimental, old save's still there in a nearby folder. Open the save folder from the load screen. Navigate up 1 level. Find the saves folder name experimental saves. Okay, I forgot it was called experimental. There it is. Yep, cool. Oh my god, there's a lot here. Okay, okay, give me a second here. There's a lot of saves that I just started. So I'm just going to purge out all the empty folders. There's a lot of crap here. I have so many saves that are just like Ham 2, Ham 3 The Reckoning, Ham 4, Back for More, Ham... It just... I don't care. What is this save even? Settlement what? Just... Okay, what's this? Okay. Hold on. I need to clean up this folder. I'm gonna be mighty sad. I have 8 folders named Quay. Okay, Nico. Thank you, son. Okay, Timberopolis, Timberville, Toots and Toots. Treestopia. Quay. So many of these, what? Okay. So now, can I copy these? Well, that exploded all over creation. That didn't help. Okay, let me go get the saves. Like, I want to round this out for this piece of conversation. Yes, Ham. Sorry, I just got the thing. Key spell for us using what? Quay? Q-U-E? Quay. I guess I can't. The reason why I have a lot of saves named Quay is because it is the fastest thing I can type with my left hand. And it's funny to say it Quay. Quay. It sounds like a duck losing their frickin' mind. Okay, I need to find my Steam games. Steam, that's not the right one. Is it local? It's probably local. Local. Let's see here. Share Steam. I'm just gonna look it up. I don't know where the crap it is. Timberborn save file location. That's easy. In Linux. Oh, it's stored in the folder. Oh, okay, that's easy. All right. I thought it was stored in a .local thing. Narp. Narp, 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 narp. Browse local files. Okay, it is Timberborn. Saves. Nope. That's not where that is. Steam apps. Oh, compat data. That's why, yep. It is 106.2090. There we are. VFX, drive C. Users, Steam user. Oh my gosh. My documents. Not to be confused with documents, because that's another thing. Timberborn saves. Okay, cool. We are back on the thing. So we're going to make a copy of this. Saves backup. And experimental saves. All this. Saves. Boop. Okay, so that should be all the thing now. I think I got it. Maybe I gotta reload the game. Hey, there we are. All right, Bonzer. So the one we played was Megatopia. I just load it. The mods don't matter. The mods don't change anything. We don't have any extra stuff. It was all aesthetics. So this is how we beat Ant Farm. And we'll do, what is it, middle click? Alt middle click? There we go. So bottom floor, right? And we just go up a little bit. I didn't really do too much. This was just a flattening out so I'd have as much workable surface area as possible. We've got some tree farming here. A lot of the housing and storage is over there. We tried a little bit of the automation. On such a small map, it kind of felt like I was forgetting everything too much. Then we've got some storage, our industry. And then over here is kind of what put a feather in the cap was the, let's see here. So farm, which took all the farms out of the bottom. Trees. And that worked out great. We built a monument. We launched the thing. Dunzo, right? What I'd kind of like to see is if there's a way we could merge this kind of a solution into a map. This stuff here was actually a lot of fun to manage, and this was a lot of fun too. Having the power structure go all the way down like that. I thought that was pretty neat. And then we could just run it like a spine around or whatever. I thought that was pretty cool. So those are kind of the ideas I have for a new map. Whether or not we'll do any good with it or whatever, it's fine. I kind of figure we'll fart around for a little bit and then see where the mood takes us. If we're like, we're not feeling it, then we just call it a session. No problem. If we are feeling it, then maybe more stuff. Who knows? What I would like is some pine. So I guess the idea was this was going to be a way up. Yeah, there we go. I would like to do, I don't remember how this map actually works. How the editor works. Like this. Brush direction. Oh, left control. Okay. Okay. Yeah, and then do we have... I would like to see... Oh, not that one. Yep. Like that. I would like to see the overhang stuff. Where is the overhang stuff? Delete objects, map thumbnail. Oh, that's cute. Oh, sure. Oh, no. No, 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 no. I'm over my head. Thanks. You can go away now. Okay. Cool, thanks. Alright. Map data, starting location, remove natural resources. Or, wait, objects. Here we go. Ah, here we go. Natural overhang. Oh, it's like that, is it? Oh, okay. That's fair. That's fine. Having a shot at mapping. Well, I had, after I played Ant Farm, I really enjoyed that style. So I was maybe hoping we could do something a little neat as well. I'm not entirely sure what I'm looking for. I didn't get super far. Like this was like an idea for a map, and it wasn't even that great of a map idea so far, but it's kind of where I'm at. Maybe now that we're talking about it, Long Buoy. Another one that I wouldn't mind to kind of emulate is maybe Thousand Islands. Edit map. Maybe something like this would be cool to mess around with. This has already been done, so maybe not as interesting. I'm not too sure if there's any real gimmick. Oh, I should go through the other stuff. Yeah, that's the idea exactly. Yep, good call. Good call, struggling, good call. Let's create a new map. How small is the small guy? $50 by $50 was diorama? Woof. And Jinkies was smaller than that, wasn't it? 30 by 30. Yikes. So tiny. So tiny. Okay. Smallest you could use 30 by 30? Really? Oh, man. Heh, are you sure? I'd like to, I don't know, I don't have a measuring tool, do I? Well, if we're gonna be really dirty. Oh no. Oh no, bro. Hold on, starting location. Well, the main thing needs to be at least. Oh, I guess you could do for. Okay, save. She is. No way, really? Wow. This seems like a great way for me to lose friendship. This seems like a really great way for me to lose friendship. Okay, how do we do with what do we do with this? Target absolute height. What does this do? Oh, height. There it is. Okay. Control Alt scroll. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, that is the tallest. That's the tallest I can make it. You know what? To be absolutely honest, I think Kender Frog did such a good job with Jinkies that I'm not actually entirely sure what I would do about this. It could have cascading waterfalls. Yeah, the thing is though, like for survivability, you need quite a bit of room to get started. All right, you know what? If we're gonna do something, oh shit. If we're gonna do something, let's do it dumb, right? No one's gonna play this map. That's fine. I don't care. Okay. Cool. All right, we're gonna have to give some proper starting resources and like 3 beeves. So, all right. Yep. Cool. Not a lot of good things are happening right now, and that's fine. So I want to lower. Like that, I guess? Is there... I need to find the natural stuff. Objects. Okay. This is stupid. This is just... it's just gonna be... So there's no curved slope, though. Like, there's no curved stairs. Well, I mean, there are curved stairs. I mean, duh, but... Underground... Yeah, good luck. Oh, wait, you know what? This won't work? This won't work. It has to be at least 5'5", right? Because of this? Is it even gonna matter? Maybe it doesn't even matter. And then it needs supports. I think 6'6" is the least... For a sanity conversation, I think this is the least I'm willing to do. This is the lowest I'm willing to go. Okay. All the way up. So the 5x5 isn't. If you really, I mean, if you want to have infinite metal, that's not going to work. You need 6x6 so there are supports. The map can't just float, right? Yeah, the map just can't float? The map just can't float. Yeah. Map can't just float. The map just can't float. Okay, so now we gotta give some resources or this is gonna go nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. Absolute height. No, I want relative. 1? Yeah. Meh. Meh, see? Skeletor. Meh. So, like this? This is going to be just so stupid. I'm really looking forward to building this map. Okay, so now how do I delete starting location slope? Delete objects. Does this work? No. Remove natural resources. Terrain sculpting. That's what I want. Brush direction. Raise lower. Like this isn't what I want to do. Brush direction. Oh, there we go. Okay, that works, kind of. Now I wonder how far to let me just poke this. Ah, okay, cool. This edit will affect terrain and objects outside of the selection. Okay, neat. So we're going to go one more down. Man, I wish there was any music at all. That would be great. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go find a Timberborn OST. Timberborn OST. Just something. Just some music, man. Okay. How's that? Something? A little loud. Okay. It gives me something to listen to. Hey, thanks for the hydrate and stretch, friend. I'm gonna do that right now. Yeah. Okay, what we should do first is test the whole mine thing. Right? Okay. I'm yet again searching for an errant mod. Whoop. Okay. So... the hell? Oh no! Is there an undo? Oh, thank goodness. Please add a start location. Yeah, I biffed it. What do you want? Really? Really? Huh. That's interesting. No, can't go any further that way. Please don't. Okay. So, oh my gosh, this looks so frustrating. I'm making the map and I feel bad about this. I think I'm going to lose friends over this. Yeah. Yeah, I think you ever look at yourself and have a discussion, you're like, this might be a not great option. This might be one of those. This might legitimately be one of those not super smart plays. Yep, that goes away and that goes away. I guess I don't want to clear this up for everybody, right? Like, I don't want this to be like, oh, here's how you got to play it. But I want to make sure, like, some primary resources are in place. That'd be cool. It's not a bad option. It's just not a great one. Yeah, that is the most optimistic thing I think I've heard all day. Thank you, friend. It's, oh, loud, 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 loud. Okay, that's better, thanks. This is one of those things, like, if you ever have a friend that likes to say stuff that's uncouth on the regular, and it's like, hey, friend, maybe this is one of those times you don't say a bunch of stuff. Same deal. This is that conversation. Okay. I hate this, and I'm the one doing the work. Put that back. Yeah, something like that. Now, we need to give is some level of incentive. Oh, God, there's not a lot of room. Bless you. Okay? Okay. Zenny had a little bit of a sneeze. Aside from food, water, lumber, I'm trying to think if there's anything else really I need aside from the metal. I don't think there's anything else that really has to get planted aside from, I would like some water. Water would be a thing. Man, I hate this map. The situation is this individual that's making this map, how you doing, either has no friends or doesn't value the relationship he has with his friends and is willing to lose them over this. That's what this is. A cry for help is what this is. Oh no. I don't know how someone's gonna get like housing or anything built. I don't know how anyone's gonna get anything done here. Just this is annoying. So actually what I want to do is I want to make some really lousy options here. I'd really like to have the player come in here with, not fjords. What the crap are the levees? I'd really like the player to come in here with levees and do something about all this. Which is gonna be an event. Gosh. Okay. Let's do a little testing here. If I said I wanted an aquifer, not an aquifer, a water seep? No, was it? Water source. If I put a water source... How does this work? Ground only built in the ground. Oh. Wait. Wait. Yeah, oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, because you can't that's right, you can't dig underneath a source. Right. Okay. Yeah, I don't like any of this. This is just gonna flow right out the map too, isn't it? Yeah. Well, I guess the way I really see it is, worst case scenario, we kick this around for a bit, realize we don't like it, and just move on. Move on to what? I'm not sure. There we go. Oh, I can't because it's a load-bearing fart. Yes. Right. That's a spot. Requires continuous terrain down to the bottom of the map. Is it? Oh, yep, you got me. You got me. All right. Boop. Boop. I guess the other thing is, though, it's just gonna fall off the thing, isn't it? Maybe that's fine. Oh man, I know who I'm gonna throw this map at first. I'm gonna throw this map at HatDatSat. Good kid. Also a really good freaking player. Okay, is there a skip? Okay. That will ruin everything. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, because it doesn't connect up. Oh no, bro. Do that. What? How did that work? Oh, absolute? I did absolute height. Does that connect? Is that kosher? It super is not. I don't know how someone's going to manage this. And the reality of the situation is they're probably not going to manage this, and that is fine. I've made maps before for like StarCraft and Command and Conquer Generals a little bit. Tried. But I like to play a map a couple times to make sure like it works. I don't think that's what's going to happen here, honestly. I'm kind of okay with that. All the anger from years of something, I don't know. This is where this goes. You ever play a video game and you're like, man, whoever designed whatever portion of this map or whatever was angry at somebody. I bet you any money someone's gonna look at this and be like, yup, that's the same vibe. Someone got their heart broken junior prom, and they've held it all up in a tight basket of nerves in their brain stock. And this is the deal behind all that. Yep. Okay, so I said that like that was gonna mean something. Like there was gonna be like, yes, and now this thing. No. The cap fits, yeah, right? There's a certain area of Link to the Past, Legend of Zelda Link to the Past, and it has those deep, dark vibes very severely. Very, very much. It's the gauntlet right before the Ganon fight. And that's fine. It's the bit right before the Ganon fight. It's called the Gauntlet. And it's like, someone got hurt. Someone defaulted on some loans for a new house or something. Something went real bad, real sad, real mad. And this is how this personified. This is hate incarnate. And I don't like to use that word in general, but like it probably is. Someone had some bad feels, and that's what happened. Okay, at least open up some room for the player. Jeebers creepers. Okay. I can't remove that. I can oh no. I can, however. Nope. Wrong play, buddy. Wrong play. Now I'm just a weird kid with a magnifying glass torturing ants. That's what's going on now. Nope. Okay, so now this is dry because the connecting piece is missing. Yeah? Yeah, so what if I did... What if that? What does that do for us? Anything? Nothing? Oh man, okay, hold on. There we are. Alright, now sense can be made. So if we did this, that connects everything back, right? No. Alright. This camera's silly. That's all I gotta say about that. Is it because that doesn't match? Oh, there we go. That's... Nope. That made it worse. So I betcha if we do that, and then one more. Hi. Boop. Does that take care of that? Okay, you know what? Fastest speed. What in the hell is going on here now? Oh, yeah, okay. Because... yeah, there's nowhere for it to go, so it's just spilling all over the place. Yep, that's fine. I guess... this looks ceaselessly frustrating. Okay. Which I guess is the thing I'm going for. So is everything at least watered? No. I mean, someone's gotta store infrastructure somewhere, right? Let's do this. What if we took this up a bit? How does that look? Yeah. Not any better, really. Kind of figured the moisture would be touching this. And then, you know, Squid Pro Row or whatever, it would just connect. But I guess that's not what's going on here. That doesn't do anything. One more? Can I not put a block here? Weird. Okay. What I'd like to get is every piece of all of this taken care of. Would it be more fortuitous if I put the water on the inside, in the middle? Ooh. The middle would guarantee coverage and would also ruin everything with corruption. Whew. Okay, that's something. That's something. It just gave me the willies. The chili billies. Can I not? Hold on. There we go. That doesn't do anything, probably. So what's the plan? Someone busts in here with blueberries and stuff? Man, I don't know what the strat is for this. Actually kind of giddy with stupid laughter. Where's the... Oh yeah, we should throw a geothermal... Oh wait. I can't put a geothermal field. Yeah, because the power or the thing's not contiguous all the way down. Womp womp. Blockage. That's what I wanted. It works, but it's kind of wholesale and satisfying, isn't it? I find the whole thing fairly unsatisfying. That's okay. Let's poke it a bit more and see if anything really comes to light. Why can't I remove this stuff? Does that affect that at all? Nope. Brush size, brush height. What are we doing here? Oh, terrain sculpting. That's what I need to be in. Okay, right. Okay, I got real confused there for a minute. That gets removed. That gets removed. This gets yeah, that's fine. This gets removed. Okay, so we're kind of back to where we were without any real improvements, but that's not necessarily bad. Did this all get iced? Yeah, something got... Oh no, that's correct. Okay, yep, good. I need to get water on this floor somehow. Rain sculpting. I mean, that's annoying. That doesn't really solve problems. It makes the problems differently pronounced, is what that does. Go. And let's just pop into here so I can actually see what's going on. Okay. Go away. Go away. Go away. We're all fine? All fine. Perfection. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's what I was thinking was going to happen. Oh, I wanted a natural dam, not a blockage. Whoops, hold on. How was it? There we go. Yeah, I wanted a dam. There we go. That's better. Okay. Excellent. That looks a lot better. Yep. Good. I'm just gonna, without rhyme or reason, just smatter a bunch of crap all over the place, I think. Yeah, there's some natural stuff. Here's some dams that don't really do anything. Oh, is it because it's not connected anymore? Oh, cheeky. Merp, 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 merp. Removing stuff is going to be a lot harder than adding stuff. Yeah, this is terrible. I really would like to get this top part with some water in it. How do I want to do that? I don't know. Maybe we don't. Maybe we just don't. Okay, what do we need? We need some ruins. We're gonna need some metal eventually, right? That's an idea? So here, just, how much is this? A limited supply, yes. How much is the supply? Shuffle model. You don't give me numbers. That's unfortunate. I would like to know numbers. Save as she is. Yeah, that's fine. Let's see here. Main menu. Yep. We'll slow to save. We'll see what's what. I think we'll be able to math. We'll be able to figure it out. I'm gonna shut a window. It got cold. It's supposed to get to 70 Fahrenheit today. What's it gonna get to? 11. Cool. My favorite. Way. It doesn't matter. Where is the scrap and have it? I have a save called test subjects. That's smart. I should do that. 15. 15 for 1? 45. Okay, so each tick is 15. So there's 30, 60, 90, 120 in a big boy, right? Well, that's all I wanted to know. Thanks. Anytime I spell something with Quay, I know it's garbage. It's garbage. Alright. So, 120 is that. Honestly, I'm not... So, 240... 360, which divided by 2, right, is 180 metal. I think that'll do. I think that'll do. Oh man, how do you get... You don't get down any further. This is the whole thing. You got 12 plots of arable land, and that's it. Listen, son, that's it. There ain't no more. 1, 2, 3. Make this as inefficient as possible, provoking the player to do something about it. Yeah, that's the whole plan. 1. Oh, it's got to come back one more, actually. 1, 2, 3. He is not enough. Okay, I think that's the guy. I forgot if... Is it C? No. U? What was the pipette tool? Oh, maybe you can't pipette items or objects or whatever. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's another layer for really crappy stuff. Okay, natural resources: birch, blueberries. Actually, no, oak. There's no way birch is gonna work. Seedling. Okay. Patonk. Oh, lordy. Okay. Mature blueberries. Patonk. All right. Okay. Starting resources. How do we do? How's that a thing? Objects, ruins, options. It's not what I want. Starting location, objects. We could throw some science bits around. Yeah. For whatever little that's gonna do anybody any good. Yes. Yes, enjoy 200 science. Yes, enjoy it. Reserve tank. Stores liquids. Thanks. Bad oh, okay. Ooh. You know what might be interesting? We give the player a robot start. This is a lot of fuel. But maybe that's like how you got 3 beeves and brobotics to boot. Let's get that out of there. What else do I want? We're not doing reserve pile. Okay, yep, makes sense. Reserve warehouse, reserve tank. I guess I can't just say how many things are what. Oh, okay, yeah, I don't care about that. Natural resources. I guess I also want to see if we can like be real tough. Start with 4 beavers, and not because I want to be insanely difficult. But the other thing about it is... Nope, that's not what I wanted. The other thing about it is... you're gonna have to cull pretty early, right? You're gonna have to cull really frickin' early. That's not great. No. Don't give the whole thing away. Hold on. No. Alright. Oh, I get it. Hold on. I get it. I don't want anyone to look at this thumbnail and know what's going on. Kinda, yeah. Yeah, alright. Perfect. Thanks. Save? Save. Jeez. Alright, is there just a play button, or do I gotta go out and reload it? I think I could go out and reload it. Alright. We're probably gonna start with, like... a big ol' yawn. Excuse me. We're probably gonna start with, Yep. 6x6. Normal is fine. Thanks. Normal. Normal's okay. We're probably gonna start with like 8 beeves and like 20 blueberries or something. 40 blueberries, something. Shucks. Deluxe. Dog. Alright. Oh, we start with 13? Okay. Well, we're gonna lose some people real fast. Let's see here. Oh, it's been a while since I played. Jeez. Oh yeah, cut all this. Thanks. Am I dumb? Oh, do we not? Oh. Hold on. But it has been a while since I played, it feels like. Demolish. It died. It did. Oh, we need a woodcutter camp. Yeah, I am dumb. Alright. This is something going on here. Actually, can you make it down there even? Okay, let's just speed this up a bit. Nope, because okay, so let's solve that problem real quick. The building's not connected. The way in which the cutter gets to their job is if there's a way to get to the freaking job, so that doesn't help. So we're just gonna clear out some of the birch so they can place what they need to place. So remove natural resources, batonk. Perfect. Thanks. Jeez. I don't know why I find that really funny, but I do. The alternative to that being a thing would be you cut down. There's a destroy resources button or whatever. you tell it to destroy this stuff, just clear this out of the way. You can do that, but that's just a stupid waste of beaver power at that point. Oh my goodness gracious, I need a nap. Ugh. Oh, we should go harass Hat-Dat-Sat for a second here. And by harass, I obviously mean to hydrate and stretch. Boom. Is there anyone else on right now I can harass with a hydrate and stretch? Oh, a lot of people are live today. Holy crap. Friggin' awesome. Alright. Garb. I don't care. Alright. So now this plays about the same. I was like, is no one going to build this? What the crap? So our main thing is to get down here and get some harvesting done. Oh, we can't even touch that stuff. I didn't build a ladder over there. Alright, oh, we're already hosed. Water. Where are we going to get water from? Can we make it all the way down there? Kind of? Yeah, this got squirrely and silly real fast. None of this really matters. Yeah, this is impossible. Without at least a place to place some water. I wonder if we can sneaky, cheeky, breaky in here. But this is already kind of not the map I'm trying to build anyway. Bust that guy down. Demolish this. Okay, well, let's just see how long we can do a thing before we die, I guess. I think that's the whole guy. That's already dead. Fun. Watered and healthy. That's great. Maximum shifts. Ish. Maximum-ish shifts. So now... There's that. There's that. Yep, we can get 2 blueberry guys going on. Okay. I'm not gonna need metal for ages. Oh, I can't fit this anyway. Alright. Oh god, housing. What do we do about housing? Won't anyone think of the housing? Alright. Don't do that then, if I'm just gonna burn it on housing. Yeah, none of this is good feels. 0% of any of this is good feels. No, is it B? It was B to do the thing. Okay, so flip. That can go away now. There's that. Okay. Okay. Okay, and you can't make it down there now? Is that the thing? That is 100% the thing. Okay. I think the player's hosed before they even have a chance to get anywhere. Is this missing lumber? It is. Do we have enough now? We don't. Okay, let's do some tweaks. Not really happy with that. Yeah, the 6x6 is interesting logistically, and every other kind of ickly. All kinds of crap, all kinds of crap. Okay. So. Yeah, excuse me. Big stretch. Okay. Let's do a little bit of work. Boof, go away. What I would like is water at this level. So, a little terrain sculpting. Let's see here. How does this drain down? Okay. Come on up. I would like... that can go away. Boop. And go away, go away, go away, go away. All this blueberry stuff is cute, but it's not gonna help us survive. Here's a chance for you a song you enjoy and create a map based on it. Oh gosh. I wouldn't even know where to begin with that. That's a creative thought. I wouldn't really actually know where to begin with that. Interesting. Okay, there's that removed. Can I remove... Nope. Can I remove that? Nope. Okay, so that's stuck there. Wait, this guy can get removed? Really? Oh, no. Okay, I was like, there's no way that can also be a thing. That wouldn't make any sense. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Nope. That. And let's trim this out a little bit. Yep, that's fine. That's fine. That goes away. Thank you. Put that back. And put that back. I want the player to have water damn near immediately. It should be kind of clear what the first steps are without it being too much of a hassle, right? If this is like some cryptographic puzzle someone's got to work for, I'd rather load up like TerraTech and just play TerraTech for an hour and be like, we're going to play some TerraTech for an hour. Who wants to play TerraTech? It's just there. Do that instead. All right, so boof, boof, boof. Delete resources. Where was that at? Delete objects. Good enough. Good enough. Good enough. Okay. I am serious when I say I want the player to be able to get water started right away. So how does this vibe us? What if we knock that down a little bit? Push this back by 1? This doesn't vibe us very well, I'll tell you that for nothing. But we can put a guy... Hi, can you boof? Oh, whoops. I did not mean that. I did not mean that one bit. The other thing that's kind of interesting is I really wish the map editor remembered how we had stuff laid out. That'd be cool. That looks like it's not going to be good. Oh, that was no issue? Oh, okay. Nifty. Alright, so you come in here. Have you heard about the beaver who was so rich he built a dam in Beverly Hills? I have not. Oh gosh, what was the name of that 70s sitcom? Loaded up the truck on the way to Beverly Hills, that is. That one? It's the country... Oh, Beverly Hills. Oh, sorry. I read that too quick. Thank you. Yeah, I played quite a few maps already, recorded, streamed them, beat them, or whatever. The thing I was playing earlier today, we finished up real quick. So I'm just kind of farting around a little bit with the map editor. Since you just joined, welcome. I'm going to show you this thing. This is the map I'm trying to make. It is 6x6. I am trying to make it not terrible. Yeah. This is what I'm working on. I don't have the slightest idea if this is gonna work. Oh, I also need more trees. Yeah, that was not nearly enough stuff. So can I get pine and oak? That's better. Awesome. Okay, that's better. Could also just fill all this stuff with that. That wouldn't be terrible. I mean, more resources is good, right? There. Meh, see? Meh. Oh, too tall or whatever. Okay. Alright, neat. There's that. I still need to get water situated. So, down, around, over, up. So, the water thing is a what by a what? 2x3? This doesn't give me enough room for the entrance. This is exactly 2x3. Which is fun fortune. Okay, that's still spilling down there. That's great. Oh my gosh. Still my favorite map is Lakes and Rivers. Lakes give you so many options. A lot to work with is already done by the map maker. You just need to adapt the rivers. Yeah. Yep. We've had a real blessing with how many folks have been making maps and stuff. It's been a real treat, honestly. The community's really continuously outdone itself. Let's put this on run so I know if it's overflowing. It is, and that's fine. So how does it get down here? That's a problem. So what if I pop that? Oh, it sprinkles all over the stairs. Yep, I don't want that either. So I guess that's the guy? Does that feel like the guy? Oh, we need music. Hi. I don't know why there's no music here. There we go. Gosh, at least something. Yeah, I don't like that. Man, it is tough to kind of shoehorn a thing in here, isn't it? Can I move this over by one without anyone being the wiser? I'm certainly not going to be the wiser. That's for damn sure. Let's get that out of the way for real. Actually, without a dam, this won't hold up anyway. Yeah, this won't hold up anyway. So put that back. Yep. Pop a hole right there. One more. Okay, it's actually kind of close to what I want. Nico. My boy is Nico. His name is Nico. He is a cat. Who knows where it's at? The release made popular explode at some point. Counted 32 streamers just in English alone. Yeah. Oh, it's great. Yeah, absolutely. This is a wonderful game. I'm still really delighted with it because when I first looked at it, I had it in my library for a long time, and my first thought, honestly, was like, I don't know if this is going to be for me. And now playing it, and it's just like, yeah. Oh, there's the ender pelts. There's the white paws. There's the greedy builder. There's a lot of cool crap going on. Yeah, there's a lot of potential to this game. Okay, can I build a water thing here? That was the whole point of that little escapade. Escapade? So one of those cores that explode at the bottom of the map. I I was thinking about that, but I think that'd take too much of a hint or too much of a nod from Jinkies. And I kind of wanted this to be its own I don't want it to be any more volatile, right? Like, look at how annoying this is going to be already. Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that as well, yeah. Let's see here. About the White Paws game crash, yeah. Okay. You can get one water pump in there. You can get one water pump in there. Okay. Do we have enough other arbitrary resources? Of course, arbitrary is not really the right word. I will want more food. There's a bunch of lumber down there to be had. There's a little lumber here, and this is full of oak and stuff. Nico. My guy. My little cat man named Nico Man. He thinks it's dinner time, but it is not. 3 more hours is where it's at. I'm not too sure. I get sing-songy sometimes. Ugh, natural resources. There we go. I want a mix of oak and blurberry. Blurry. Blurry. Oh, that's not going to work at all, is it? No, Nico, it's not good. I tell you for nothing. It's not going to work at all. That goes away. That goes away. That goes away. And then... Sorry if you can hear them. I actually never use districts. With the addition of the faster travel, I haven't really found a need for it. Ah, that's not gonna work either. Beans and tostadas. Man, I am hungry. Why did I say that? Hungry. That's fine. This is gonna be an absolute disaster piece, but I know, Nick, that I'm telling you, it's not dinner time. Yeah, I could see it. I could see it being helpful. Like, I'm not saying districts are bad. It's just there hasn't been a use case I've come across that's been like, oh man, you know, I could use districts. But I'm with you. It probably makes a lot of sense from a logistical perspective. Hey, can you... Okay, I'm gonna put the baby to sheep. Hold on. Okay, hopefully that helped. Sometimes he wants to be like under a blanket. And he kinda is like, I can't get under the blanket, I need help. And so like sometimes it's pick him up, take him to the bed, put him down on the bed, cover him up in a light blanket, and that's it. Just put it right over his head, no problem. And he's happy as a clam. Sometimes like today, he's a little more mouthy. I know, right? My orange and white boy is all food, especially since I started giving him wet food. Yep. Well, 2, since the transportation update, since you can make them way bigger with that. That's fair. By the way, the other day I realized you can build the tube network within the tubes. Yep. You 100% can. Yep. That really boosts the Iron Teeth's capacity and capability. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's really cute. So right now he's just at the window meowing. It's a little windy. It's also rainy. So I think what's going on is he's caught a whiff of something. And he just does not want to ignore it. And so he's like, Papa, the smell. it teases or something. I don't know. And he's just like, yeah, you'll get used to it or whatever. I think he just smells another animal somewhere, and that's kind of the vibe. So yeah, pick him up, put him into bed. Okay, this looks stable. I don't know if any of this is playable, but this looks stable. I can't put crops out, can I? I had one map where I had about 10 districts for splitting off jobs by district, one for wood cutting, one for processing. Dang. I think maybe to talk it out a little bit more, I think maybe for me at least, when I get to a certain point, I just kind of don't want to play a map anymore after I think I've beaten it. I don't know if that means I need more complexity personally, or what that means, what I'm looking for. I don't think I want more complexity for complexity's sake. I just thought of something. How... Oh, I see it. Okay, never mind. Like, I don't want, like, more processes to make the map longer or something. But, like, I kind of feel... And we've had this chat before when I streamed. It's like, I kind of feel the map is beaten before I've done the wonder and stuff. Okay, so if you go that way... And we delete this guy... And I give you a little more space... Does that help? No, I can't put a water thing here reliably. 1, 2, 3. Well, I can now. Yep, that would work. Yep, okay. Let's give this a swing. Save as she is. And pause the OST. Because we're going to play the game now. What? Okay, good stuff. Cheese. I just wish the maps would be bigger, like no surface area, but a bit higher. You can, I think you can build infinitely up, though. Alright, just another second. I gotta take care of the kitty baby again. Sorry if you hear him being all meowly and stuff. I don't know what you're all worked up about there, son. You want to come on up here? You want to hang out up here? Can I add pee? Yes, you can. I think this guy needs to pee. You need to pee? He's just real dismissive right now. You can come up here and hang out, but no eating the cables. That's literally why I keep picking you up and putting you on the floor. So you can go about your day and not eat all my cables. Yeah, he's just really excitable right now. For reasons I do not believe I can comprehend. Okay, there's that. There's that. Okay, hey, see, remember the thing I just said? I've been trying to do like cat cams, but my current version of OBS does not do it. I'm not too sure what the deal is, but it just does not work. Not the end of the world, like it's fine, it just doesn't work. It was working about, I'd say 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago. Okay, can somebody pop that? Hey. My gosh. Mister, in like 2 hours, I'll be free and we can hang out all night long, like we do, all night long. I just need to finish the stream, Mr. Man. He's so needy for his papa. Okay, there's that. Okay. He was so adamant to get up here, then didn't want my attention, and now has skedaddled. That tracks. Some mappers restrict me, not the game. No, here, No, hold on. I'm just gonna load a game that we finished. Sure. Yep, don't care. No, I don't think mappers did. Let the mount build a gravity after stacking, I think 7, and the game said no, can't build that high. At least when it comes down to it, like, I think you just stack warehouse on top of warehouse on top of warehouse, like, blah, blah, blah. Maybe there is a hard limit. I honestly didn't try. It's just the game let me do a bunch of clicking. Oh yeah, this was 1,000 Islands. Yeah, that was a fun map. So here. Just whatever. Nope. This. I think when you design the map, there's a height. There's a height of 16. But I mean, like, oh, okay. So there, so yes, I guess there is a height. This feels way more than 16, though. But yeah, I guess there is a height. I would assume this is a game limitation then, or whatever. But yeah. I love those. I don't know where you got those gifts from, but I love those. Uglarvisk, absolutely. Daft Willy 2, does that... I don't know if that answers your question accurately. That goes away. Yar. Shucks deluxe, dog. Wee wee ka wee 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 kwee wee. That goes away. That guy. Aw, what a sweetie. Yay! You want to talk philosophy and politics and understandings of the human mind? I'm there. Also, I am a child and little things excite me. There we go. Whee! I was already high up a mountain and I was talking the 3-tile high platform. Well, we can... I mean, it's going to be the same thing. 7 times 3 is 21. I mean, that's still pretty high. Yeah, when it came to making the map, I think 16... Oh, this is probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, this looks like 16. Yeah, of course, why it sounded so few. Yeah, yep, no, I get it. Okay, now the way in which we're going to see if this map is even possible is if there's water, right? So can we... Bon way. Nope. I mean, this shuts this down pretty fast, doesn't it? So we can. So here's the problem. We can do this, but the issue is that blocks whatever's lower than here. So there's a lot of trees and crap down here. No, it's cool. I build truly unhinged stuff. So occasionally it's part of the fun. Yeah, agreed. Totally, for sure. And games are meant to be fun, right? Don't worry if someone's... Oh, you didn't play it in Ultra Hard Sugar Pants Deluxe mode? No, I didn't. Why not? Because I was having fun with it. So this is what? Push this back one more to here? I guess. Yeah, I mean... If the player can't build at least one thing... Oh, you know what? I just thought about something. 6x6 isn't even correct. No, it's got to be more than that for you to build the frickin' how you do, the monument. Or does it matter? Yeah. The monument's what, 8x8? So the smallest map you can beat the game in is the size of the monument. That's the answer. Maybe. I guess. How big is this thing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This feels like a 7 by 7 to me. Yeah, you can't, dude, you can't even build the Gibraltar there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's a 7 by 7. Oh no, it's bigger than. How are you gonna get inside the thing? 8 by 8. Final answer. 8 by 8, right? All right. Well, that's dumb. Okay. It's totally fine. Okay, so 8 by 8, I think. There's an achievement for 635k horsepower gravity batteries. So I built 6 of them in one network to see how many I would need. Said that one has 62. So I had to copy that building 10 times. At the same height, yeah, I think that tracks. Okay. Free thine bread? I don't even get that one, but alright. Oh, I could really go for some bread. Okay, we're gonna cut a swath. So I way overbuilt that thing. Yep, understood. Oh, yeah, okay, yep, that will do it. Yep. That'll do it, alright. Okay, I would like to do something less dumb about this, but let's just gut this open a little bit. That Free the Bread emote was made when Twitch kept auto-modding the word bread. I'm now curious enough to ask, though I probably shouldn't, in lieu of what word? But probably not appropriate for you to tell me. So... how far can I trim this before it becomes a problem? 1, 2, 3. There should be, the middle gap should collapse without question. Yep. That's what I was thinking. Okay, so there's that. So we're gonna need something else a little more creative to make this not terrible. But it's kind of stupid when you click water wheels, it always shows you what they do together. So I assumed it'd be the same for the batteries. Yeah. I wish there was a global, not global, hang on, a network-wide power readout. It's the same thing with like Factorio, right? Click on a power pole. What does this network do? There you go. Now you know. Easy. I'm not trying to build anything. I'm just having a good time. I wanted to see what the smallest possible map someone could or would have to play in order to win. And the answer to that question... oh, let's see what happens. Oh. That was nothing. It's on VLAN 0. It does make troubleshooting easier. I'll tell you that. It does... it doesn't... you can't segregate a damn thing. None of this is gonna talk. Everything's talking to everything. Yeah. It's on VLAN 0. That's almost like, hey guys, you want to join my latest Minecraft server? Hold on, I'll get you the IP. There you go. Join on in anytime. Don't worry, it's totally perfectly private. Yeah, no shit, because no one can find it. Congratulations. You nailed it. You nailed it, Ponch. Everyone. Hey, I got us a hit on the latest and greatest Minecrafts there. Yep, you sure did. There's nope, yeah. I don't IPv6. It's not difficult. It's impossible to read quickly. I'll tell you that right now. There's letters in here now. I always feel right at home. Exactly. I would also accept 127 or 192.168.11. That's also fine. Alright, I don't think I need this to be any sort of a thing. Oh, here's a dumb question. The drill. The land drill. That has to be on the ground all the way, right? I guess that complicates things. I guess they're just not gonna have a drill. Yeah, I think that's where that's at. They're just not gonna have a drill. Okay. Bunker some of this up? Probably not. Probably not. Okay. Moving on with this. I keep right-clicking when I want to... Oh. Okay. Fine. I guess the other thing is I'm willing to design this far enough so that way the player doesn't have to concern themselves with demolitions. Like, give them a path all the way down. I think concerning themselves with demolitions is something that if someone wants to go real hardcore about it, they can. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna build a path all the way down for the whole thing. Here, you know what? Here's a bunch of metal. Have fun. Oh man, I'm gonna make so many angry people. Which is not really what I'm looking for, but I think that's how this is gonna pan out. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. Right? Right. Oh, objects, that's what I want. This guy. Now, I want the water to be somewhere over here, so this... Well, okay, so there's a question here. I want the water to be high and trickle down in a bunch of places so folks can manipulate it. Do we talk about aquifers? Is that something we talk about? Must be built on the ground. Yep. Yeah, this won't work. Oh, it might. Well, actually, it would. Ooh, jeez. Do I care about that? Maybe I don't. I'm not super worried about the adding bad water extras. I think this is going to be enough of a pain in the rump. Okay. Fine with that. Yeah, so do you remember, like, 10 minutes ago when Nico was losing his pants? He's now under the blankie, asleep. He's so adorable. Oh my god, so adorable. Stretch my wings a bit and try to change an existing map to get a feeling for the tools. The tools are very straightforward. The tools are very, very straight. I mean, you're seeing them in action. I'm a ding-dong, and they're working all right for me. Yeah. The only thing is I didn't come to this with a plan. I wasn't too sure what I wanted to do layout-wise or anything. That's maybe what's making me a real slow pony here, is I'm not sure how I want the end product to even look. But I find I have a lot more fun with that as the MO, with like, yeah, oopsie daisy. We're just gonna do a thing, we're gonna see what happens. If we come out with a map we're happy with, hot jams. If it's something that's like, man, that kind of sucked, then meh. Ain't no one got hurt in the production of this who's what's it's. Oop, okay. Alright. That goes away. 1, 2, 3 is the distance, so I think we can do this without recompense. And then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Okay, that tracks that nicely. So I guess the idea I have with this is I don't want to force the player to do a ton of explosives there to get really anywhere. I'm happy with it being like, I'll do the most of the work. If you can micromanage and survive on blah blah blah, awesome. The other thing is I'm also making the gaps intentionally a bit wider, so there is some land waste. So there is room for explosives to be a pivotal part of the gameplay, but it's not the most important thing ever. I think that's where I'm at. I think that's where my brain is at about the whole thing. Yeah, I would like the player to come out and get this all done up. Okay. Nico. Oh man, it is a sleepy day for us both, isn't it, boy? Oh, sleepy day for us both, isn't it, boy? Yep. Oh yeah, that's fine. There's that. Yeah. Sorry, it's cool. It's real cool here where I'm at in the States. It's nice. The initial weather report said it was going to be, I think, mid-60s. A little breezy mid-60s. And we're stuck with, I think, 12 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know. Slightly above freezing. Oh man, yeah, it's a real hot cocoa and smooth jazz kind of a day. Nico. Oh my gosh. He has shown displeasure with the things we are doing. And that's also fine. Okay, so I need a place to build the water thing. We do that. Oh, it's just gonna goof right off the map, isn't it? That's not helpful. Hi, you are so vocal right now. What is up? I know. Nico, my son. Let's see. I refreshed the water bowls this morning. The kibble is filled. He did eat all of his breakfast. I'm not starving my cat to death. That is for certain and for sure. I think he just legitimately caught a whiff of something. The olfactories are getting their olfactory going. Yeah, something like that. Okay, this goes there. Okay. Can I get me some of this? This seems significantly more satisfactory. The game that shan't be named. Okay. How does something like that work for us? Not actually as well as I would have hoped. Seen the crazy cold wave in Florida early this year where people would just pick up iguanas. Yeah. They go into like a weird, I don't think nervous shock is correct, but that's kind of what goes on. I thought someone explained it to me. It's like, have you ever heard of a fainting goat? In a pack of goats, there's a genetic, not disorder, but a genetic setup. Let's say it like that. A genetic setup where a goat or a very small amount of goats in a pack will faint if predators are showing up. The idea is you lose one goat out of the pack as opposed to losing much more out of the pack, right? Those kind of thing. Somebody chatted with me about that and they're like, goat faints. I'm like, yeah. It's like, yeah. Oh, it's hilarious. But they just get immediate rigor mortis and it's like, ha-cha-cha-cha-cha. I'm a statue. You can't see shit. Ah. And the wolf or whatever is like, that's not how this works. Your survival instincts are bad, because that's not how this works. Your survival instincts should make you pretty mad, because that's not how this works. Yes, okay, so that funnels in and down, yep. Oh, I knew it. Biscuits and briskets, I knew it. Okay, can I? No, go up. Oh, the whole thing is thinged up. Okay, that's fine. What if we did a thing like this? Does this help the thing? It probably super does not. I want to be a wolf now in the next life, and I'm gonna have "That's Not How This Works" song. I'm a statue, you can't see shit. That's not how this works. You're gonna be a snack before I eat your friends, cause that's not how this works. do 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 do. That's not how this works. Okay, sorry, I got into my own thing. Yep. So you could do one here and one here, right? So that's 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay, that's 2 water pumps. All right. That's not how I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Now this is stuck in my head. Cause that's not how this works. I'm still gonna eat your friends, and that's not how this works. Looks funny too, is they can just hit their head on a rock and there's nothing they can do about it. If people keep shocking them repeatedly, they can even die to yeah, exactly. Now I just gotta think of other things that like someone's like, and that's why I don't eat vegetables. And it's like, hold on. Do I have a 5-piece band behind me? Because I think I got a song coming on. Oh, that's not how this works. You should eat vegetables. It aids in digestion, because what you think is not quite right. Eating meat's not good for your colon. It's not how this works. You should probably figure out if you enjoy Brussels sprouts, because that's not how this works. It's probably something that your parents should have told you about. Eating vegetables can be a big help to make sure that your digestive tract really is better than it should be, and the mortality rate for bad stuff happening is mostly because you didn't like green beans, and that's not how this works. Oh god. Okay, this is maybe a good indication I should probably go to bed. Well, you know, so like you could also take it to the next. Did you know that 100% of all people that breathe oxygen die? Yeah, but that's stupid at best. Oh. Okay, I broke the thing. Maybe the water will just connect. No, that's not how this works. Na 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 na. That's not how this works. It's only not a crimes if you don't get caught. All right, hold on. Let me get out my saxophone. Cause that's not how this works. Do 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 do. That's probably the wrong instrument for this whole thing I got going on in my brain meats anyway. Someone could say that that's not how this works. Okay. Little Diddy has got meatballs stuck in my head now. Yay, yay. I'm glad we could go on this musical journey together. And by musical journey together, I certainly mean I could sabotage your afternoon. This is the most amount of evil doing I'm ever going to do in my lifetime. I'm not, I'll slash someone's tires. Nah, it's fine for the people. For me, I'm like, I'm going to put some dumb words in your head you're not going to be able to get rid of easily. Because that's not how this works. Earworms are a real true thing. Da, 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 da. Cha 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 cha. Okay. What is this? What is this? Okay, so we have two water pump stations now. That's for infrastructure. This is for planting or something. And we gotta do more things with it. This is not acceptable, really, at all. Not even a little bit. How does this look now? Okay, so we could dig under this a bit. Oh, this is gonna really scratch some heads. I might have to include treated lumber. Oh, we don't. I know why I'm singing. We don't have any freaking song action going on. There we go. Just crack on an OST. Okay. What was that? Oh, yeah. Okay, I was doing a thing. I think this house is just really hungry right now. No! I think this house is just really, really hungry right now. I think that's what's going on. Okay. Now, show me this. One lower. Nope. Lower? One higher. So there's no access to this. And that's going to be really annoying for anyone to try to get rid of. I want this to get rid of... Thanks. I'm glad I could bring joy to the hearts of ones. Yeah, this is pretty much how it works. Other YouTubers and streamers have clearly more intelligence than I do, and that's not me complaining. Like, I have different levels of intelligence, and this is it. So if this is your cut of farts, you can understand that. That's not how this works. Have you guys tried Whisker Wood at all? I've seen people play it, and it looks interesting. I'm waiting, honestly, for late game content. I've got a couple of friends that are, like, really nuts, like, good about it. And the thing that they've said mostly is there's no real end game. What's supposed to happen, and they're planning for, is you really fight your independence. You're supposed to get, like, guns or the mechana in order to be able to make weapons for war, and either fight your independence war, or buy your freedom. You can go to the Whiskers and be like, hey man, what do I owe you on taxes? Yeah, oh, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing at all. Yeah, absolutely. But I think that's what I'm waiting on, is I like a goal to work towards. And I think I've been burned too often with video games that are like, oh, just have fun with it. Just have fun with it. I'm like, that's cool, have fun with it, but like, what can I do with the system? You gotta at least say like what I can do. Otherwise it's just like, you know, you can build your empire. All right, but what does that mean? Kind of a thing. We're gonna build a layer into this. How annoying do I want to be with it? Man, I could just be as annoying as I want to be. I could be the absolute fruit basket about the whole thing. Okay, that guy. Thank you. Bum 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 bum. There's already a mechanic here. You have rebellious whiskers and monarchists, and you're told how much the rebel thoughts are spreading. Yeah. Yeah, I mean that is cool. Yeah, like I said, no hate about the thing, but I think that's what I think that's just what I'm genuinely waiting on is. Okay, and oak. Okay. I'm gonna leave that like that, maybe. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, 100%. Yeah, that's where I'm at. No, it's cool. Yeah. I always err on the side of caution whenever, like, meeting new folks and stuff, right? Like, if you ever, like, meet a new friend or whatever, you're, like, maybe cordial. It's like, oh, hey, John, this is Jimmy. Oh, hey, Jimmy. Hey, nice to meet you. You the one that likes, SpongeBob SquarePants? No, I've heard cool... Yeah, I used to watch it back in the... You know, like, you got some relate to, but it's, like, fairly polite, but like after you meet someone for a while and you really get to know and you're really good friends, like, hey, how's it going, idiot? And it's just like, yeah, we can talk that way because we're friends and we know each other, kind of a thing. I'm gonna poke a hole like this. Thank you for the hydrate and stretch, Lero. Interesting username. Are you Scottish perchance? Could be. But that's not how this works. Okay, I do need... Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. That's not how this works. Yeah, sorry. Again, yes, again. Natural dam. Natural dam. Keep it flowing, but oh, I don't want this much available real estate, maybe. Maybe. Again, like, it's gonna be really hard getting your teeth into anything, literal and metaphorical. We don't have blueberries and pines. Boop. Cool. I think I'm willing to... Maybe this is good. Let's give this a go. I don't know if it's too much or too little until we try it. He had a quote where you're not guilty... No, not... Oh, not truly dead as long as people talk about you. So many Pratchett fans use little references all over the place to keep people talking about him. That's totally... Yeah. It's kind of the same idea about ancient deities and stuff, that the deity dies the second there's no one praying to them anymore, right? I totally get that. No. New game. Thanks. Boop. And boop. I like how the picture for the map is just a shelf. That makes me laugh. That's a damn fine shelf we got going on there, son. That's not how this works. That's the name of my settlement here. Because that's not how this works. Me. You gotta, that's the audio I have for this guy. Colon large D. Meh. Invalid name. There's legal characters in the name. That's not how this works. Oh no, I did. Okay. That's not how this works. Is it the... Okay, it doesn't care about the apostrophe. It gives a real big crap about a colon in a file path. Fair. Fair. You know what? You got me. Alright? Can't get nothing past you, can I? Alright. I don't really have a strat for any of this. That's kind of half the fun, I suppose. That... Friggin' bushes in the way and shiz. Oh, I have to clear a bit of a path down here so we can actually harvest things. Right, yeah, okay, right. His books accompanied me through 2/3 of my life and taught me so much. I get that 100%. The author that really got their teeth into me was Frank Herbert with Dune. Yeah, just... Oh, man. Couldn't tell you what it was. Well, maybe I can. Maybe the writing style, maybe the time in my life it was, being a wee kid, impressionable and all, just Fear is the Mind Killer. Oh, absolutely. And then all the games that came after it and all the movies and everything. Oh, man. Almost 50, so 2/3 is a long time. Yep, I'm in my 40s and some change, my friend, so... Yeah... I get it. Y'all chippity chopping some trees? Y'all chippity chopping some trees. Nice. Gonna chippity chop some trees. Actually, this is stupid. Why'd I put all those bushes there if I'm just gonna delete them? Is this staying... Okay, hold on. What is this guy doing here? One lone pine tree in a room full of other pine trees. Gooder. Okay, more changes. Main menu, yep. I'm gonna turn my mods back on. Just because I really miss having the statistics, even though we haven't played enough for there to be statistics. Ding ding. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. I think that was it. A badooge. No, don't upload my map. Don't, okay. I cannot wait to put this game on the shelf and come back years later and be like, I was working on a map? Oh, it must have been. Oh, wait. Oh, no, no. I know which one this is. It's dumb. That's what it is. Man, I'm having a real hard time with the cloud today. I don't have any drop frames out of the thing. Are we good? There we go. It's just sitting there real derpy about cloud. And not having it. Damn it, sorry. You know what? This is what you paid for. This is the tickets. This is the ride. What does this do? Oh, yeah, okay. This is a natural dam. Yep. That'll be significantly better. Oh. Actually? Yeah, alright. That's fine. It's coming down pretty hard. Let me know if that's if that rain is coming through audio-wise. I could shut a window or two. It's just nice to have the breeze, even if it's cold. Okay. Remove some natural stuffs. Yeah, we'll do more tweaking and stuff as we progress a bit through this, I think. I don't need that much. What we should do is we should replace all this stuff with trees. That'll give them something to work with. Gadur? What? So for example today, yes, I think I followed all that. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, oh, yeah. Yep, absolutely. Yeah. Very pivotal author for sure. Oh, this isn't tall enough. Yep, okay. That's the issue. I was like, I do not get why the thing doesn't work. Okay. Oh, this will work out just fine, I think. I can't put trees because that's not how this works. Do. Is the floor still here? The floor's still here. This is how this works. Do. Yeah, clicking like an idiot. Still nah? Still nah? Is it? It's 3. Oh, it's 3. Okay, hold on. Do. So supportive without ever being preachy, made it look at things in the way you did not expect. Yeah. I think that's really the duty of any individual that understands, is to at least be open and understanding to others who may or may not share the same purview. Whenever it's come to, especially lately, with having conversations with folks, like there's been plenty of friends that I just don't associate with anymore for unfortunate reasons. I like here in this channel, here in the Discord, here and everything, I don't allow hate. We don't let that pass for a second. It's just like, if you don't like a thing, you don't have to love a thing. Like, you don't, like, if something is presented, your specific reaction is not indicative of them making art or doing whatever they want to do. Yeah, I've had too many friends and people in my life that it's just like, well, this is objectively crap because I don't like it. And it's like, but other people do like it. Other people are different. Let them do their thing. How about that? That's, oh, not how this works. You even completely ignore the sub-layer under the plot and just see silly fantasy. Yeah, that's also fair. All things fair and good. And the only thing that we should do is give other people the opportunity to live their lives with the same opportunities we've had. We being like, you know, loose terminology here. Like, I'm certainly not speaking for anybody. Okay, we'll get that hammered out. Okay, that's looking a lot better. That's looking so much better. Bam, bam. There's the 2. Awesome. Okay. Now we have an engine. Well, we don't have an engine quite yet, but like we're getting somewhere here. Now the berry bushes are there. I don't know how anyone's going to deal with bad tide. I don't have the slightest idea how that's going to pan out. And the coolest part, I've read some books 10 times and still discover new things in them. Yeah, absolutely. Wild Speaker Central, welcome. Yeah, I'm trying map making. 8x8 is the absolute smallest you can make a map if you want your map to be completed, because the Wonder is 7x7 and it has a door. So technically 7x8 is the smallest map. So right now I'm just doing some dry runs to see if anything I've got going on is remotely possible. Are these not ready? Oh, they're mature. They're not blossomed. Oh, crap. I mean, that's true. That's very valid. That goes away. Bruh, what is... This is hurting my brain. I guess that goes away for a bit. It most likely is. I wasn't really trying to produce anything today, to be honest. What I guess my idea was I would like to see if such a micro map is possible. And the smallest one I think I've played on was, I'll just show you. It's not how this works. Where is Jinkies? Jinkies is a map that was made by Kenderfrog. Yeah, an Oak K settlement. Yes, Nico. I know. I've been ignoring you doing the thing I normally do Monday through Friday, 8 to 4 Central Standard Time, whatever. So this is finished. This is Control H. This was finished Jinkies. So just I'll give you a little bit of, oh, you saw me? Oh, okay, well then, my bad, sorry. Well then, excellent, yeah. That's not how this works. Sorry if I'm too passionate, it's cool. We need more passion, like as people, as a culture, as a society, like we need more passion in it. And by that, I'm not saying smut, like passion, but like we need more people in general that are excited for a reason, and if you're willing to listen, they will share why they're excited. I think we need that. I'm central. Oh, okay. Well, now, yeah. All right, now I follow you. Yeah, for real, for sure. Yeah. Yeah. Your entrance is blocked. There, now we both feel like idiots, don't we? Alright, build the thing. I know, Nico, I'm working on it, alright, man? And now that happens. And now this happens. Okay, load that up. Do we have fruit yet? No. Actually, what I want is these two... Stop that. I need these two things cut right now. Can you get at that so I can put frickin' blueberry harvesting down here? Thanks. I think you can. No, you can't. That's dumb! Brother, that is stupid. My brother in Timberborn, we have reached full dumb. I fear I shan't recover. Okay, that's fine. Okay, please try. I just want to get all this stuff cut and dried and crap. I don't know how we're going to deal with any of the droughts and stuff. We're going to cut down to 6 workers. What? Oh, you're done. Yep. Is there anything else over there? There is, but you can't reach it anyway. And I have an app, and I asked it to create a folk song with the words, not how it works, as part of the course. My goodness. Already sounds incredible without even hearing it. It's pretty decent. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, I really need to get more wata. So we are gonna chippity chop all this away. I was hoping to get a harvest in first. 79, 86% of 12 days. It's at least another day and a half. We have a bunch of berries already. Yeah, it doesn't tell me anything. I don't know. That's the fun thing about like trying it. Like I'm not really too sure until I take a swing at it, because I don't want to throw a map out on the thing and be like, been out confronting sales. How's your map going? You tell me. It's a little bit crap, but I'm interested to see how this goes. We're not at power yet. I've reset like 3 or 4 times. Is this full now? It's not full. By the way, at some point, Turf tried to adopt his work for their cause, and a man has a daughter and some authors who are friends and ripped them a new one. They were so pissed. People wanted to abuse his work. Yeah, I don't understand folks that start and end the game angry. Like, just like, I run on hatred. It's like, why though? Could just be cool with other people doing their own thing. I don't... Yeah. Let's keep the conversation a little lighter on all that. Like, I'm happy to talk about that stuff with folks, but I just want to keep the whole room a little, like, chill game vibe, right? Like, just to also throw out there and such, like... I thought it said at 100... Yeah, we got snackamo berries. No, again, I appreciate it, and this isn't a, shame on you conversation. Like, totally cool. I'm happy to meet more passionate folks. But yeah, just for the sake of the thing. No, it's cool. Like I said, ain't mad. Ain't mad at all. Ain't worried, ain't mad at all. We're gonna nuke this, move this one over. Oh, that's not how this works. No! I knew that was gonna happen. Can someone get this one? That's the sound of not progress happening right now. Just ripping bad stuffs. That goes away. F. No, it's whatever it is. So it's like what, 75 or 80% or something? Oop. It's not, yeah, it is not 100%. So you're gonna have to be a little on the careful side on the whole thingamadang. Okay, so there's some water, right? We're not growing anything right now. I think I need to knock our numbers down to 6 at a minimum. I don't think less is going to do us any favors. Nope. I keep hitting H. Or what is it? What am I hitting? G? Oh, G is rotate in Terratech. I really think it is. I hope it is. I hope some strong, headstrong individual is going to be like, I'll friggin' show you a beat map with the beeves and just does the business. I think that'd be freaking dope. Okay. We didn't get any science because I moved the thing. This is dumb. Yeah, man. Oh, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. More lighthearted note, he got a knighthood from the Queen for services in literature. Later complained they did not let him keep the sword, so they know how to collect iron sands, turn them into steel. That's awesome. Yeah, I've seen that a lot with was it Chinese steel workers or whatever? Like, here's an art, we're gonna make an artisan's sword out of sand. It's like, I get it. If the iron bacteria is high enough in the sand, sure. But still really cool. You got a point, knight should have a sword. Yeah, because in the olden days of knighthood, what are you going to defend the queen's honor with, right? My wit, charms, and brevity? That shit's not going to hold up in court. Give me a sword. Yeah, exactly. You know what would be a great song for him to sing at knighthood? Would have been great. That's not how this works. They didn't even let me keep the sword, because that's not how this works. I don't have enough room for anything. This Toad's the wet sprocket, man. There's not enough room for shiz. Yeah, I guess work this down. This goes away. Yeah, that's fine. That doesn't give me any room to do anything. If someone could gut this. I did 2 waters because waters have storage. 15. It's not a lot of storage. I have 107 lumber. What I need to do is I need 30 science for a forester. We have a bunch of workers right now that... Oh, okay. I'm gonna head out again. Saw you play Timberborn. Just want to drop and say, well, thanks, friend. Appreciate it very much. Thank you kindly. And Daft Willie, thank you very much. Have a good stream. Best of luck. You're gonna need it. Oh, yeah. I feel like if you're being knighted, you should already have a sword. Squire. Well, sure. Like a squire who's being knighted, maybe, in terms of heroism, would have some sort of sidearm, so to speak, but not like a broadsword or a Zweihander. They wouldn't have something like that. Okay, so that's getting built. That puts our capacity at 6. I'm willing to roll 6. This needs the highest priority, please. Because we has very little food right now. I would also honestly expect the sword to be custom made per the knight. Because, okay, so like here's the other thing. Let's take this another logical step further. Armor was made for a person, right? Different builds, different body shapes, different whatever. Way back when it was handmade, it wasn't mass fabricated. So it would make sense that this sword matches your body type for the sword you're going to get knighted for that you should keep. Like, she's the queen. I'm confident that's not the first time she's heard that one. But yes, agreed. Would have also have been delighted to see. No, you can't keep it. Get out of here. Smack him on the ass like you're hurting a cat out of a kitchen. Get out of here. Ah, get out of here. You're knighted already. Go have a sandwich or whatever. Ah. That would be funny. That'd be really funny. Inappropriate, for sure. However, really damn funny. Okay, so I'm not worried about the lumber thing. I'm worried about the food thing. I don't really know how... So I gotta delete that and that. And that, so we can get a lumber works down here, right? Or a flag, whatever the crap it's called. You need to fit your dimensions very closely. Yeah. That's my stance. Is like, I'm with the whole, if you're gonna knight somebody, you're gonna give them a sword. You're gonna also give them sword that matches their physical dimensions and close quarter combat desire, right? I think I'd be just a fine short sword guy. It doesn't have to be a three-handed Sephiroth thing from Final Fantasy VII. It doesn't have to be any of that. Yeah. I think it'd be pretty short sword and a shield. Pretty happy with that. What is the problem with this? Oh, it's too short. It's too short in several spots somehow. Okay. Chop down that guy, thanks. This map is stupid. Who the hell designed this? Man, kind of embarrassing. Did not think of that. Actually did a few years of HEMA when I was younger. No worries. I do want food storage. How do we do food storage? With such tight quarters here. How much do you hold? 30? Oh boy. You're done. Historical European. Oh, okay. I thought of something else. That was not that acronym. Okay, so that was how much? 3 logs, and this is 15? Okay, I want 1. I want 1. I can't fit it down there. Gooder. What did I say? Keep it above the belt. What did I say? Gooder? No, I say Gooder all the time. Oh, no. There's a different acronym for, like, Civil Workers Union. Like a thing like that. HEMA. Yeah, no, it wasn't inappropriate. Not a bad idea to call it out, though. I don't remember what the words were, but that's what it reminded me of. Some Civil Workers Union Party something something. Anyway, here's a forester. Cool. Now, the next part is 15 logs plus power. Ugh, okay. Nah, that's cool. What else? Nico, my boy, I know. Struggling engineer told me already. Keep it above the belt. I got it. We need farms. We need planks. What does food look like? Wood. Okay. I don't know how to deal with the next part of the game. I really don't. I like to think I've got a little bit of versatility under my belt. Oh, no. I mean, my first thought was FEMA with an F. And then it went to HEMA, which I thought was... Well, I already said it. Ooh, okay. This is going to be probably farmland. Oh, right. Right, okay. Probably farmland. That's all set to cut. Awesome. So, it's impossible for us to get to the metal mine. Unless we... Oh, God, I don't want to do industry on this map. This is just terrible. This is not great. If somebody could chippy chop on that guy, thanks. FEMA just to confuse people. You might could. You might could. Alright. Gather. Now, what is the closest? We got some time, I think, here. Okay, you go away. Yep, I need to reclaim as much space as possible. Just as much square footage as we can do. Okay, we have 50 science. What does science look like to us? I am not happy with any of these things. I don't know why I'm trying to spend resources I don't have. Floodgate, maybe? We're not gonna do levies or anything like that. I guess just keep working. Just keep stuff going on so we can get some distance on things. Are we full on water? We're full on water. Okay. Now, do I fill this with bushes, with more blueberry bushes, or do I cut it down purposefully? And put a farm. God, this is so bad. Okay, where's the farm? Hi. Okay. You know what? That's not terrible. It's a big loss of space. Oh yeah, that's not gonna work. It's a really big loss of space. With light bushes to hydrate your... I got it. Bush light. I got it. I got it. The beers. Good day, Green Danger Noodle. Hope you're doing well today, friend. Oh, I am gonna get up and stretch. Oh my gosh, thank you for that. Good call. Oh my golly, good golly golly gosh. Oh wow, okay. Oh, what's our time check? Man, I'm still really stoked that I beat 3 Mega Man games under 4 hours. I know it was a randomizer or whatever, but that was still a lot of fun. Okay, so the thought I had was chuck this somewhere. And then this would be enough of a path for us to get down there. Like, put it in one spot and have it work both areas. If I put it here... or like right here, that might... oh, that blocks that path too. I swear, who is the ding-dong that built this map? Zenny. Please don't scratch that. Thank you, man. I'm alive. Are you feeling alright? A little under the weather, friend? We don't have... hold on, I just thought of something. I need that. I need industry. Where am I going to put industry on this thing? I think we just got to bust open more area. I don't think this game is viable. Share reserve storages of explosives, extract, and planks so people can start forming early. You know what? That's not a bad idea. Let's do that. Life keeps throwing wrenches at me these past 2 weeks. Well, if ever you need a chatting buddy or anything I could do to help, hit me up. Happy to chat and listen and stuff. We're gonna do some work here. There's no point in having all these trees like that. If they're 10 millimeter, then keep them. Wrench humor. Oak mature. Okay. Okay, so storages, right? Objects? Let's say... oh, wait. Then we have to make sure also the player has the research to do something with the explosives. Yeah, no worries. I'm not trying to put you on the spot either. Whatever. Not trying to put you on the spot either. Just, I always like to be there for folks. Okay, maybe that's the thing. I don't hate that as an idea. Maybe that's the thing. I do need more space, though. So, that goes away. Yeah. I wanted to see if I could come up with a neato torpedo idea on map Havery. What if we just gave a bit more room? Maybe something like that. We were chit-chatting about it earlier, and the conversation was, what is the smallest map that is possible for victory? And the answer is 8 by 7. Because of the monument is 7 by 7, and the front door is, it makes it 8. So I did 8 by 8. So we're trying 8 by 8, and I want it to be challenging and fun, and not just straightforward beat the thing. So we'll see. The only college that's going to accept this try is Clown. No, don't tell Kender. Do not. No, I'm kidding, of course. Oop. Yep, okay, that's fine. We're gonna trim up some stuff that is just in the way anyway. Let's just trim. That, none of that crap helped. Okay. Just keep the simulation running. Now, this is where I want to pop a hole. Ramahar. I think right there. Boom, boom. Nope. Boom. Yes. No. Boop. Boop. That's fine. It doesn't like that I remove the bush. Okay. Something like that, maybe? Did you make sure a monument can go on top? I didn't. I'm just going off of a monument being 7 by 7. That's honestly all I was going on. Oh crap. Maybe we make it like 10 by 10 and call it like a day and be like, that's small enough. Maybe we do something like that. Map height limits. Oh, I wish there was a way to just play the map. Save. Cheers. Let's go see what we can do about it. What was it? Control Shift Z, Alt Shift Control 5, 3? Meh. Cheers, boy. Control Shift. No, what is it? Control Alt Z? Control Alt Shift? Oh, Alt Shift. Okay. Isn't there all research insta-build a thing? Add 10,000 signs. Okay. Cool. That. Nope. It's this guy, this guy, this guy. Oh, for gosh. Hi, Zenny. You coming up here? You gonna say hi to people? Dude, dinner's not for, again, and I cannot stress this enough, another several hours. So the answer is yes, someone could move the thing. Not all the things fit on the map. On the thing. Map editor. No. Yeah. Zenny is my kitty and he wants to be pet. Cool. Don't care. Yep, y'all stranded now. Good job, ding-dongs. Good job, ding-dongs. You're too far from a district. Did you ever think about that? Yeah. Okay, so can be built. But seems like the top part is where that's going to be a funtivity. Now, what I wouldn't mind to try is, for sake of argument, so there's plenty of up to be had. There's more than enough up to be had, I think. It's just the map itself starts at 16. Okay, come here. Boy wants to come here and yell at me. about not picking him up. I attempt to pick him up, and now it's a problem. Okay, so I think we're good. I think that's fine. Also, just another heads ups. We are getting some storms here. What may happen is I might just lose internet, and if I do, that'll be it. Dirt can't be placed as high as buildings. Oh, that's smart. Okay, I did not know that. Learned something new today. Thanks for that. Bump, 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 bump. Oops. Okay, well, you got me there. Which version of That's Not How This Works were we on? This one? Because that's not how this works. Because that's not how this works. Yep, I'm in the Midwest. Oh, now I know why Zenny wants to cuddle. It's 'cause the storms. Hi. Okay, little man? You get so worked up. You get so worked up. Sit. Sit. Okay, good boy. Here, you want to get in? Here. You want to get in there? Is that not going to work? Okay. All right. Where were we? Water. We're trying to chippity chop some lumber here. I'm going to put a farm down there in a second. Northeast Ohio. Yeah, south-ish Wisconsin here. We were supposed to get tornadoes on Tuesday? On Tuesday, they said tornadoes, and I'm like, well, shit. And then every alert just disappeared. I'm like, man, I don't remember the weather prediction being so spastic, but that's a whole different conversation I'm not really willing to have, I think. That's not how this works. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do, and that's not how this works. Okay, yep. Yeah, it was weird, because, like, I gotta prepare at least a little bit for stuff, because I don't have a basement, so I've gotta get the bug out bag. Get the bug out bag ready, prepare, talk with family, make sure folks know what's what, all the stuff. And then it was like, what, 6 alerts? All the stuff or whatever, and then just, man, poof. It was all like, that's not how this works. Okay, sorry. It's in there now. Okay, so we need to start working on food yesterday. Is any of this going to be ready? No, we got the harvest. So this goes away. This goes away pronto style. I watch a YouTube meteorologist who does live for severe weather. It also has an app. That's awesome. Can you, Gothic Demonist, can you send me that? Because the weather app I'm using is subpar. We might not make it through the butts season. What I need in a weather app is I need a weather app to be pragmatic to a fault. I don't need news with the app. I don't need anything else. What I need is, hey, have you ever heard about this funny song? This is not how this works. No, I haven't. I made up this little jingle I don't know, half hour ago. That's all I've been running with. This is YouTube. I shared here because important info for Americans. Cool. Appreciate it. What was I doing? Food. Oh my gosh. Let's hope we can get some carrot action before we die. Top priority, top priority. Oh, that's not how this works. Okay, can't go to detail because mobile, so bed gone, sleeping on the floor, chip in truck windshield, PC won't boot, so took it to the shop, rain caused flooding, 3D printer might be dead, got told PC is dead, so I have to get a new one. I am a cowboy hat and guitar short of a country song. Well, I can help with the technical expertise, and if ever you need to GTFO from wherever you're at and you need a place to stay, I have a spare room, you're welcome to crash here. So I can't fix anything, but yeah. Nico, I know. My boy, I know. I know. My little Nico man. Oh, that's not the right thing at all. I can just do this, right? There we go. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah, so okay, so I did see this fella. I saw this fella like a week ago or 2 weeks ago or something. We were getting some all the bad crap. I mean, yeah. Going bald is great. Thumbs up. Would recommend. 100%. No joke. And it's not a, oh, I save on haircuts vibe. That's not really the vibe I was going for. But what's really great about it is, like, it's less time I'm spending in the shower. It's a lot less tons of stuff. It's real straightforward. It's also perfect for cosplay if you want to get into cosplay or costuming or whatever. That cuts a lot of the equation out. It's pretty dope. That's the weather app. Thanks. Do 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 do. Because that's the weather app. Boo doo boo boo doo boo. Because that's not how this works. Okay, so we're gonna leave one dude there. If we can get a little bit of blueberry action up here, we'll be fine. I forgot to rebuild the thing. Oh yeah, forgot to rebuild the thing. Water is good, great. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do with bad stuff. I think this has to be done on easy difficulty or nothing. I think a map this small will not work. And I might just be like, you know, we'll just make a 10 by 10 and call it a day. The thing of it is, ultimately, is we can make it very straightforward, but then where's the fun, right? We want a little bit. He's live at the moment for Iowa. Where's our engineer buddy? Struggling. Okay, I also need carrot storage. We still got some science running. That's not going to be the case forever. What's going to ultimately happen is this is all going to just go farts. Be sure to check that site that Gothic has put out for the weather alerts. That'd be funny if that was the guy's name. Hi, I'm Maximilian Alerts from the Alert Clan. The Alert Fam. If you've ever gotten an alert, they have to pay Max Alert 1 copper shilling. 1 sixpence. Okay, how far does this go? This actually goes pretty far. Max velocity. Of the velocity, yeah. Max velocity, named after Jacob Jacobson velocity. Yep. It's a whole family business. You wouldn't know. You wouldn't even know. It is really coming down. It's really coming down. Yeah, like I said, if I lose connection, let's just say that it's been a great stream. It's been a delight hanging out with y'all, and be good to yourselves or whatever. Call your folks, tell them you love them or something. I'm waiting to see if we can get one food harvested. Oh, did we just get carrots? Has it already been 3 days? No, not even close. Okay. We don't have industry yet. We don't have any of the crap we need. This is bunk. Well, that's true, considering a lot of the services have cannibalized out their funding and substituted them for a sensitive topic I'm not willing to go into right now. AI. And there's been tons of funding cut here in the States on that whole thing, but also not something I want to get into right now. I want 1 medium warehouse for carrots. And we're gonna lose about 5 folk. Gonna lose about 5 folk. Actually, we're gonna lose 6? Yep, okay, we've already got some beavers starving to death. This is the highest priority job. This is the highest priority job. If we can get past the first death spiral, we're not gonna be any better off. I'll tell you that. But I can maybe do something with this. So can I have that? Thanks. And we don't have that yet. Okay. One or two things of blueberries would be dope. It's not gonna happen. Okay. How far can this come up? So we're gonna start planting stuff in waves. He refused offers to go on TV network saying he's much more reach on YouTube. Perfect. Yep. That's awesome. We are out of workers. Holy crap, hold on. Okay, woof. I mean, the good news is I don't have to clean the solars today. That's cool. Yeah, let's talk about something later. How much the Postal Service and the New York Jets have in common. I'll go first. Both do not deliver on Sundays. Nice. Sorry to say, but I don't really sports. You're gonna be talking to an empty room, kinda. I mean, other people might be into that. I don't... Yeah. Looks like we made it through our first harvest. That's awesome. Or 2. We made it to our first harvest, not through. Put the carrots in your face. Put the carrots in your face. Put the carrots... That just goes away. He has a cat named Cheese Curd. Aww. That's cute. Okay, we should have some carrots. Everyone ate all the carrots. Oh no, there's still more to be had. Okay. Yep, go, 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 go. This is terrible. This is terrible. We have so few resources. Is this all done? You know what, to be absolutely honest, even if... I'm not the biggest sports fan either, but I'm part of the bear community, and some of those linemen are hella cute. I think I caught like 2 of those words, my friend. Sorry, I don't have anything to weigh in on. Yeah. We are done with this. How much lumber? So we haven't planted a forestry yet. I think this map is just impossible without more working space. Yeah, hello, the bloom. I am... Whoa. Daft, maybe it wasn't clear as to what kind of community. Just like above the belt. Just This is, I mean, I have no problem with it. It's just like the whole idea is like we're here for just to game and stuff. Like, if we could keep it like way above the belt, that'd be awesome. Not appropriate. Not here. Thank you. Good. What were we talking? Oh, new Timberborn. I'm trying a new map. I wanted to, and this is what I'm making. I want to see what the smallest map we could possibly make. And so this is an 8x8 map. The wonder to build is 7x7, and we need an entrance. So 7x8 is the smallest possible map you can make. So 8x8 is like, you know, just to keep the numbers easy. So this is the map I've made, and I kind of want to see if we can get some distance with any of this. I doubt it. I really super duper doubt it. This doesn't work like this, does this? No? Okay. Yeah, I think we're just quagmired here until we just die. Yeah, I don't have planks. Yeah, you know what? I'm willing to say that this is unwinnable, or if it's not unwinnable, it's not fun. Let's do this. That's not what I meant. I meant big burly guy. I mean, it's fine. Just let's keep it above grade. This is not that kind of stream. Thank you. Okay, that gives a little more real estate. One of the ideas was had about this, providing the player with explosives, which I don't think I want to do that. I think I've changed my mind on that whole thing. But I think if we gave a bit more room, we could do something. And this is what we're working on beforehand. This, and this. Yeah, this will work out. So another floor. And again, the idea is we're keeping the floors really obtuse for reasons. We're not trying to give the player like, oh, it's already a built thing. There's a lot of gap in between. This floor is really tight. That one's tight as well. This one might be also a little on the rough side, but that's the idea. Is like just give it a little bit of room. So maybe this bottom space, this bottom space maybe is where we do. That just pops both. Okay, awesome. Maybe this is where we do the tree stuff, the industry. The industry. Yeah, the industry. Okay. That goes away. Thank you. Do. This is still on the rough side, though. Oop, whoa, too far. Oh, thank goodness for undo. Oh, man. Thank goodness for undo. Can I poke around here a bunch? Not as much as I'd like, but oop. Oh, yeah, the water. You can't mess with the water. Yep, that's unfortunate. All right, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, that trims real neat. Okay, pop a hole into all of that. Now, can I make some more room here? I can't go down one more because there's a gap right under there. This kind of maxes out as much room as I can get, I think. Let's get some tunes. There we go. Bum, ba-ba-dum. Now the cats are just having a ball, screaming. It's dinner time. It's not dinner time. The other thing that's really messing with them, I'm sure, is it's really dark right now. That certainly is probably throwing off their who's-a-what's-its. This didn't score nearly as much land as I hoped. It is more land, though. For anything... Trying to think. Oh! Water seep. A water seep has to be... Yeah, continuously all the way down. Again. Boo. You could do some farming here. One could do some farming here. Not a lot, but it would be more crops. You know what? Let's remove this. I don't like any of that anymore. How about that? Yep, that's just more room. That doesn't really work for me, I don't think. How about... I don't mind giving more water things. That doesn't bother me. Like, this is already difficult enough. I also have no idea how we're gonna get down there. Or if, well... Yeah, you know what? Maybe that's how that works. Okay, so what if... 1... 2... 3. What if we came down over here? So, bip, 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 bip. Maybe something like that. Maybe that's good enough. Objects. This guy. 1, 2, 3. And this has to even out. Okay, so now at least we can get down to the thing, right? Maybe that's how that works. 1, 2, and then path it out. That one tree is going to just stand the test of time without nothing. There's enough lumber down here. Can we make it all the way down? We can't. Now, this... I don't like this. This was a lot of just deleting for deleting's sake. This was annoying. Okay. Then we can place that right there. Sprinkle some more trees around. Okay. That works for me. How about, like... that. Yeah, good freaking luck with all this, I think. Mature blueberries. We can smatter a bunch down here. What I don't want is the path to be blocked. I'm not trying to be too direct about the difficulty, because it's going to be difficult enough. Yeah, that looks good. That looks like enough blueberries to last for 5 minutes. There's your water right there. We could put stuff here, but we already have enough going on here. Okay, anything else we want? We got a bunch of lumber to be had. Bushes aren't going to help, I don't think. Now that looks annoying. Holy crap. Let's give us... There, 200... 400? Yeah, there you go. You gotta clear the science to get anywhere and get any water. Okay. Cool. Maybe that helps. Maybe that helps. Yeah. I think I'm happy with that. She is. That's not how this works. Delete settlement. Yep. 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 Title for this is definitely going to be That's Not How This Works. Yep. Oh, where am I typing? That's not how this works. Do 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 do, because that's not how that. Oh, no, I don't like that already. Yeah, same setup we had last time, I think. Okay. Yeah, what I don't want is a player messing around so much that it's like, I'm just fuddling with nonsense. Like, it's just, oh, I gotta get to the thing, then I gotta do the thing. I don't want that. Yeah, this is... Yeah, that opened up a lot more room, and we have a path all the way down to the bottom, so I'm really happy with that. This looks like that. Thank you kindly. Okay. You are going to be this. "20-hour shifts as we get our feet wet." Okay, so the first thing we need is Forester. Yep. Thanks. Then a nice to have would be planks for platforms. I'm going to save that a little bit. I don't know if I need that right at this second. What I would like, though, is a medium warehouse for carrots, eventually. Carrots, 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 carrots. There you are. And then some housing. I'm just trying to... we're not going to need metal for ages, so just ignore that that's real. That's not any part of this prerogative. There's that. Kip, kip, kip. And build this first, please. Thank you. Okay. I also need probably better foodstuffs. How long until these things are even ready? Oh, it's going to take ages. Yikes, man. Yikes. Okay, what I would like is this chippity chopped. That gives me a little bit of room to work around. This might get a little closer to doable soon. I don't know. I'm looking for another house. I'm also looking for a lab or two, if we can get a little more science. That's not the most important thing to be doing right now, but still. That built. That's pumping away. Awesome. Okay. If we can get a farm set up soon, I think we'll be in a really good position here. Can you show me this? Thanks. Yep, we gave ourselves a little more lumber. Rashi grew up. Yay! Good job, Rashi. Got about another half hour in me, and then I should break away and entertain the boys Looks like the storm has mostly dissipated. A lot of wind and quite a bit of rain in a short amount of time, but that seems to have been it. What would be dope, actually, is can we get some decorations going on? Nope. No, that would do a thing. There's nothing that's just logs, right? At this stage? Chip teeth, rooftop, chopped hair. Oh, no. Nope, that's not gonna happen. Okay. Must be placed on top of another building. Would be great if I could afford stairs. But I can't afford stairs. Okay. Poof, poof. Next. Water storage. Whoop. Okay, water production is still kinda crap, but that's okay. If you could get the rest of this chippity chopped, burp, thanks. Okay. Oh, haha, that's not gonna do anything, is it? Yeah, sorry, my guy. Dude is literally blocking the path. I don't know what we were expecting, but anything good is not what we were gonna get. Okay, thank you. You can have that. Okay, we have 72 berries. We are still cutting down the rest of the stuff. Once that's all cut, I would like to get a plantation down as quickly as possible, or an efficient farmhouse. As quickly as possible. Thank you. Also, another water thing would be great. Yep. Another minute or two, we should have all the stuff. Why are we not picking this up? Demolish building? No. Oh, do I need a guy to come here and take care of that? The flags are free. The flags don't cost anything. Yep, that was the deal. Yeah, there was a bunch of lumber just sitting there. Slumberin' lumberin'. And there's that. And that gets boofed. And that looks like that. Okay, how far are we here? We got a bit more to go. And there wasn't anything there. Okay. And that should be purged. We can get that out of there. Another water pump. And then some berry collection. That's done. Awesome. Okay. Thank you. We'll do one good harvest. It's still getting its work done over there. Awesome. One good harvest of berries would be just excellent. And then we can start moving into carrots. Now, how much of this is ready for another bump? 31, 56, 0, 99, 96, 94, 98, 41. Okay. You have nothing to do, correct. We're gonna get another one of these guys down here set up. Okay. I'm gonna break my space bar. Not for any ill will or ill intent, but just like pause. Pause. So much pausing. Okay, now I'd like to figure out the layout for this farm here. Let's see a farm. That's the wrong farm here. if I put it here... Yeah, it's the same situation as before. If I put it here... That's... Okay. I need 2 farms? Gross. Stupid gross. Okay, yep. What's this? 43... No, I'm not gonna wait for 1 berries or 2 berries. There's 1 or 2... There is literally 1 or 2 berries. So here's what we're gonna do. Stack wipe. Not that. Sweet Sassy Molassy. Do not break those. That gets paused. I guess I don't have berry storage somewhere, so that's fine. Ooh, this is exciting. I have no idea if we're gonna win. I could not tell you at all if there's any love to be made here. If there's any good graces of anything. I have no idea. Yep, okay. And we're low on food. Brother, I am actively trying to fix that. So now... Nope, wrong button. Thank you. So what does this do for us? About the same as it did before. That is frustrating. But we actually have a bunch down there as well, and it looks good. Okay, we're better off. We're better off. We're in a good direction here. This and other lies I tell myself. If we could chippity chop all that. Thank goodness plants don't need the sun, really. Okay. Good stuff. Does this get down there at all? 2 more tiles. You know what? I will take 2 more tiles. Okay, so we have more farmland than we did before. Great. I know, Nico. I'm working on it. A silly little cat man doing what he silly kinda can. And what was that? Oh, just the 5 right there. Boo. Actually, we have 37 berries. Are any of these berries ready to go? If not, we're chopping them. I'm not going to wait for that. Forget that noise. Yeah, that goes away. Nope. It's this thing. There we go. So it's this 4? Maybe I can make a little more room once this goes kaput. But that does give us some room for trees? Question mark? Question mark, I guess. I'm not really sure. Oh, that helped out a bit. Yeah, okay. So, what? Another 4? Alright, alright, alright. 4 is good. 4 is good. It doesn't matter. Okay, now... industry. If we can get to something that resembles an industry, I think we'll be all right. I need planks real mighty bad. So how does this work with the room we've got? Not very well, I'll tell you that. So if I remove the house, or push the house, what if we push the house back? Yeah, just, that's fine. That can get boofed. Don't do that. Oh man, what a puzzle! Yeah, I mean, That does not give me room for more housing. I would like more than 3 beavers. If we can do that, that would be spectacular. That doesn't super matter. Actually, it probably will. We could move these logs into other storage or something. Oh, I already did that. Okay, so storage. Small warehouse for planks. 2 small piles for lumber. Something like that. Lumber. Lumber. And plank. Nope. You're the other kind. Hi. Plank it up, and then that goes away. All right. We're getting there. I don't know where we're going, but we are getting there. Okay, so we have plank production now, which means I can get a forestry going on, which means all the stuff. Here, just yep, that's fine. I would smash this, but the problem is I need it. I don't want any of this stuff to go bad. Like, I would remove it, but I don't think that'd solve anything. Okay, we have 11 berries and no berry production. We have... how much time? Man, we're gonna be so to the wire. This is terrible. This is not... it's not good. It's not good, kids. It's not good. It's not good. I don't think there's any, I don't know what else I could do right now. Every square tile that I could possibly put foodstuffs is foodstuffs. This I want to keep because we'll need it for... oh, are we out? We're out. Boop. Yep, just store more logs. So, bop. Keeping my promise. Get the houses built back up. Is everything off the floor? Cool, everything's off the floor. I now need more water storage. Yep. I might actually tap this guy out. Okay. We have planks. What is the next step? I'm trying to think what the next step is. Getting our happiness up would be a gigantic boost. Ooh. Rooftop terrace? I don't know if I can afford the rooftop terrace. The crap? Must be placed on top of other buildings. Can I not build this? What? There we go. Oh, man. Oh, man. I was not feeling super great right there for a second. Okay. So, rooftop terrace goes... it doesn't... it doesn't super matter, I guess. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. How much lumber do I have? 55. 10 and 7. Okay, we can make that work. That's not really the crux to my problem right now, though. Got some food down here. The problem is I have to demolish the food to get to the food. Do that, please. We'll survive. There's like 4 or 5 bushes down here. That'll be just fine. Right? Okay, it's not saying you can't reach stuff. Even though I think you can't reach stuff. Dang it! Ah, no. All right. Shoot. How long until 55%? I think we start nuking some of this. Yep. Ah, man. You need a path, and I don't have a path. Now we do. We'll be able to kick in some berries. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 berry bushes ready to go. 5? 5. Yeah, awesome. Okay. Poof. I think it's a little too tight. I think the window's a little too tight for this to be... Again, this is going to be difficult enough. I don't need this to be, like, dominating levels of difficulty. I'd like to see if, like, an average player can get this done. And I'm very much an average player, so this is a good check. Okay, now that goes away. That goes away, thanks. Next. Get all these trees chopped. Give me some more room. Maybe we can plant, maybe we can plant a, oak orchard here or something. That'd be great. 81%. Boyos, just another day or two and we'll be eating carrots for 8 minutes before we starve again. Yep. Yep, meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Those two can paw. We didn't do any more research, which is fine. Yep, that's fine. Oh, do you have chipped teeths? Uh-oh. Hold on, friend. I can afford a grindstone? Sure. Why not? We're not gonna have enough food in like 5 minutes anyway. You know what? A thought occurs. Do I have to set up... the droughts and crap? Is that something I have to do? Hey, carrots. Hot dang. Hot dang carrots. Cool. Okay. We got the storage already built. Everything's coming up Saramara. Yeah, the carrots are never going to hit the warehouse. They're going to be eating it on the way to taking it back home, for sure. What's deconstructed over there? Don't worry about that? Yeah. Thanks. Okay. Things are looking good. Okay, so all this is going to be just done in a second here. That's done. That's done. That's done. And that's done. Thank you. Which means you're done. And you've got nothing to do. Okay, this is where I want the orchard to be. Boof, boof, boof. Drought approaching. Okay, cool. I don't have to set any of that stuff up. I don't want to waste a ton of road space. Goes away. Nope. Oh no! Is it too... Oh no, man. Beans. Yeah, it's gonna take a while for that to come to any level of fruition for sure. That goes away. That goes away. Oh, man. Beans. I don't think this is gonna work. We don't have any food. So that means everyone got their fill, I hope. And we're 40. Yeah, this is not gonna happen at all. Yep. I think what happens at the end of this is we just say 10 by 10 and give ourselves some actual room. I'm happy we were able to get industry, because 5 by 5 or whatever the crap it was before was impossible. How are we going to handle droughts? I guess we're just not, right? Getting in here and building out more land would be great, but that's not going to happen. I can't get to those trees at all, which is fine. This is going to hang on to moisture for a little bit. And the water pumping is actually at the top of the thing. So water pumping isn't hurting any of the farming or anything. That's great. But we have some folks starving to death, which is going to happen. We need to cut down from, what was it, 14 to 6? Then we can actually get something done. Speaking of something getting done. 20, 40, 50, okay. This goes away. I want to start raising people's spirits. We are having a bit of a trouble. So I think I've got enough planks for this. That goes away. So, stairs. Danke. That's treated stuff. That's not going to work for us. 1 and 100, 2, 3. Okay. And that was how much? What was the total damage? 12, 16. Yep, we barely don't have enough. Oh, I didn't... Yeah. Yep. We're down to 11 now. We have 40 lumber units in total with everything, including the planks. If you could get that weaned out, thank you. I'm gonna do this. Okay. Now it's just sit and wait. I don't really know what else I could do here. No, what more could we said? Just pump as much water as you possibly can. The drought is 2 days. We're on normal. We're not even playing on hard. We're playing normal difficulty just to really level set where the game is at and where we are at. Okay, so that does not maintain while the pumps are going. That's understandable. This is its own source, and it's also blocked by a dam right there with a blockage. So that stays in there pretty good. This is staying really nicely set up as well. I'm really hoping we can get a good oak harvest. Yep, that would be good. I think we've got an ad break happening in a minute here. It didn't tell me what was going on. Oh, there we go. In a minute, it's an ad break. We'll play for about another half hour, and then we will go raid somebody. Make sure you get up, stretch, move around, yeah? The human body is a dynamic machine. So it's important to water yourself. Sprinkle some water, and yeah, move around a bit. Okay. How many days of water do we have? 11? Okay, that's good for a while. And that drought was pretty short. I think the carrots will last? Nope. I don't think so. Not these carrots. We also are not gaining any food. Dang. Ah. Died from drying out. Oh, some of this did actually catch. Nice. Okay. Nifty. Nifty, nifty, nifty. Yep. One died of old age, one starved to death, two starved to death. Oh, that was an entire cycle ago. Okay. Now, I'm tempted to gut this and move a bunch of the storage down here. To what end, you might be saying? Yeah, to what end? That's pretty correct. There's no real benefit until we get some more lumber going on. What do we need for... Oh, gears, right. Oh, gross. Gears. Belarg. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna do this. And open the development controls. All I'm doing is adding 30x time. So there's 30x time. And that's all I'm doing. I just want to motor through this and see when we get down to 6 beavers, do we have an idea of stability? I don't think we do. I think we're still hurting for veggies. Building understaffed? That can go down by 1, thanks. Hey, well-being high score. Look at that. 5 sits us at what? Faster work speed, movement, no better life expectancy. That's fine. We're down to 6 though. We're down to those 6 pops. We have one carrot. We have 1 extra carrot. Singular. Oh, there we go. All right. Okay, and we are down to 5 now. Oh, it's already down. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 6? Hold on. 1, 2. Oh, this is asking for 3. Okay. Yep. You can go down to 2. We don't have a lot of stuff. Good day, Kender. How you doing today, friend? I haven't been able to check your streams because I've been going to bed early. But I hope you're doing well. Holy crap, we have carrots. Doing well. Good. Good, good, good. I still have this set to 30x. I just want to see if we can get through a corruption cycle, which I doubt it. Man, if this is... I should not have placed oak. I should have placed pine. I'm gonna need more kiddos. I don't like birch. Birch is a fine plant, but I don't want it. I don't have anything to say. Hey, a new baby. Shakatilla. Shactilla. That's a hell of a name. I like that. Shactilla. Okay, this seems like this isn't too bad. Use birch for anywhere I'm worried about contamination. Yeah, that's fair. This is normal. Oh, sorry, I didn't really, whatever. I wanted to see the smallest map that could be made and possible to win. So this is an 8x8. The wonder is a 7x7. The final wonder. There is a mine. Yep. I wanted to see if it would be doable. Then, of course, there's a bunch of metal up here already. But I wanted to see if it was possible. The map's an 8x8. I think you need a 7x7 for the wonder and then the front door. So 8x7 is probably the smallest possible to win. This is an 8-8 just because 8 is a lucky number and it's easier for me to remember crap like that. So right now it's just on 30x. I'm not doing anything special. I'm still stress testing the map, I guess. Okay, we are down some folk. The farm is the most important thing. Thank you. We have a fair amount of extra food, which is excellent. That could be the case for... We could do a 3-day drought. Yeah, that's easy. Trying on normal difficulty. Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah, we're trying this on normal just to see what's what. So how much water do we have? 15 days seems kinda high. Okay, there's that. Yeah, I'm just letting this thing run. No problem. Okay. 6 is about where I wanted for the beavers to be at. How are we doing here? 82%? Hey, hey. I can get out of the development controls, probably. It does lock it out. Boo. HatDatSat was telling me about a mod that adds that, I think. It just adds the 30x speed. That's all it does. That's all I've really ever used the thing for anyway. That'd be nice to have. It'd be nice to have. Okay, we're now at 5 beavers strong, working at full tilt. Oh, this is not great. Yeah, if I could do lumber, we could do more storage. If we could do more storage, I could afford to move some stuff around. These are for that managing cores when map... Yeah, that makes sense, yeah. Yep, that makes sense. Oh man, sorry, it is a real chill and quiet day today. Oh man. Okay. But this at least shows that we can make positive growth on 5 beavers. 6 beavers. 6 beavers can eat. We have 1 full storage of stuff. Pretty soon it's going to be cranking to planks and start stacking up a ton of storage. Just get it all going on. Yeah. We also have little crevasses here. We can knock out 2 carrots. Storage, like just a ton of water storage. On hard, I'm very confident this map is impossible, but that would be interesting to see. Either way, come on, man, give me that oak. On normal difficulty, oak is possible, I think. On hard difficulty, oak would be a fool's errand for sure. Oh yeah. Fools for fooling. Oh my goodness gracious, excuse me. Probably stop the farm? No, stop the pumps, yeah. What I should do is we should change what is planted here. No, this guy. Yep. Don't worry about it. I will want... Now I'll probably want a round of birch. Or pine. Let's go pine. Oh, the trees have to be gone first. Okay. That's fine. Okay. Hip hip hooray, it's tree harvest day. Do 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 do. Oh, what is that? Weird Al's Weasel Stomping Day? Something? Yeah. I think that's it. So thirsty for that down there. My goodness. Might pop this corner out a bit more. Maybe allow a little bit of traversal over here, maybe? Giving a little more room with such tight resources, I think, is more than fair. Hey, the first harvests. Yes. Yes! Okay. Pine, pine. Pine. Pine? Oh, there's still stuff there. Okay, that's fine. It's fine for pine. We're gonna pause that. Okay. Buildings unstaffed? No! Somebody got. There. We're just not gonna build anything ever again. That's fine. We're doing great on carrots? Yeah. So I'm not sure what the next step is with this, right? There's so little space. And the problem is the only strategy that works for this is culling. Right? There's like no at all possible way we could get this done with 20 beavers at this point. Yeah, I don't think that's doable. So getting it down to 6 just has to be the thing. Even on normal, it seems like a weird strat. Even on normal, it seems like a weird strat. Up must up. What? I mean, it's nothing but up now. Can't go down from here. Now the only thing I have any questions about is layout. I know, Nico, the layout. I know. Nuke this warehouse. Up, over. Yeah. Yep, start building up. I mean, like, what's the next, like, thing to aim for? I'm not doing any science That stinks. I know, Nico, I'm not doing any science. I know. It's sad. I don't have the pops for science. Alright, I paused it for a sec. Yeah, I think another warehouse, and then that's all I'll ever need for carrots. There's nothing I can really do about that with that. We definitely don't have the capacity for gears. I'd like to move this housing over there. I'd like 9 beavers. If we could figure out where to get, we can squeezle 9 beavers in here. That'd be great. Fill the paths. Yeah. It's just the cost. Yeah, sorry. I think I'm being obtuse on purpose. It's not, I don't know what to do. It's just like, with a map this tight, with resources this thin, that's what I mean. Like, just, you know, talking it out a bit. It's a little, yeah, that's going to be all the money for that. Let's start with that. I don't have any builders, because last builder bid it. And another builder just bid it. All right. I've shut these off, right? Yep, we're not making any water. We got enough of that. Do that. I am out of workers. One more worker. No, one worker's free. Whew. Buddy, you got some work cut out for you. Unconnected build. You're an unconnected building. How about that? Huh? Now, how does this work? Oh, it has to be the double? That's not gonna work. Boo. Oh, this is why we test a thing out first. Fwa. Just fwa. How? I do want another warehouse. I can't build on top of the barrels. What if we remove this barrel, switch where the stairs is, and have the stairs go up the... Yeah, I think that'll work. I'm not losing too much that way. Yep, I think that's fine. That gets me the 9 I want. And that'll just have to do for now. Six is doable. It is very tight, but 6 is doable. I've, what, 2 farmers? A woodcutter? 2 farmers, a woodcutter, a builder, and that's 4. Yep. That's the whole empire. The empire has taken losses. Okay, don't worry about that. Please start planting new stuff. The planting of new stuff is going to take several seconds, and we'll... Yeah, yep, perfect, thank you. Also, 5 beavers just sip water comparatively, which is nice. You know, it'd be really helpful is if I finish this. There we go. Get it planted, shut it down. That can happen while we're building a thing. We are 4 beavers strong, and that is it. Hi. Thanks. Is that done? Almost. This is stupid. This is real stupid. It feels really nice playing normal difficulty again, though. I will say that. Because I've been playing on hard so often. Are you emptied yet? Thank you, holy butts. You. Flip. I'm out of planks. Oh, I only have 3 working beeves! Biscuits. Don't worry about I can't believe I'm saying this out loud. Don't worry about farming. Okay. Okay. I'll get my more storage, and I'll get my 9 beeves for housing. Yep, this is gonna be fine. Very painful. This is gonna be. Oh, this isn't very painful. It's annoying at best, but still. We nuke that. Warehouse for carrots. Rooftop thingamadanger. And we're kind of right back to where we were. Do I have any more decoration novelty crap that folks love? Yeah, we do. Yeah, buddy. Which science? Are 2 hundo on the science? Oh, you literally just cannot build the top of that. Okay, that's fine. Let's see here. If I do that... Oh, I'm out of science. No! With the science! Something like that might be fine. Bum bum bum. Music is so chill. I guess this is how this is gonna look. Sure. Start with that. That's about as good as any of that's gonna get. Yep. It's about as good as any of that's gonna get. Okay, now we do have a drought coming on. I would like to shut that off. Remove that. Turn these back on. What does that set us at? 3. I have 3 working adults. This is dumb. This is dumb, 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 dumb. Oh my word. Okay, well. I have 3 workers. I'm looking really, really lean right about now. There we go. Oh. Yep, thank you. I got 1 worker. Things are still looking really lean right about now. How does any of this... Yeah, I don't know what happens the first bad tide we get. Cry. Yeah? Crying? A lot of crying? A lot of crying. Let's go ahead and put that thing back on. There we go. 30x speed! We have 9 total beds? There we go. All right. Someone's unbusied themselves. Wait, what the hell? Oh no. Did I have that selected? Hold on. I think I had it selected and I went out of development mode? Man, why does that happen? It's fine. Not gonna bother reloading for it. Oops. Yeah. Not too sure what happened about that. Building unstaffed. Brother, get in line. Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. Very much. Very much yes, correct. Okay. Well-being. Not campfire. Ah, 60. Oh, what a rip. Okay. That's fine. There's nothing I can do about that. Yep. Cool. Okay, done. And then get unpaused. Okay, I think we're all right. Drought has ended. Pumps are pumping. Water reserves are going to go back up. Oof. That was a while that we had the farms paused as well. So next is probably water stability. Just fill this with water storages, I think. Start to move around this a bit more. This would be great because this puts the water storage way closer to the whole thing. But when we started storing this up, I did not have, of course, I didn't really have the luxury of space. Okay. And if you could... Start with that. Okay. Oh, we're out of lumber. Look at that. But those pine trees starting to come in real nice. Cool, cool. Hey, well-being. Look at that. Oops. Alright, and boof. And boof. And boof. Oops. Oops. Unboof. Unboof. There we go. Nice. Yes, Nico, my boy. Alright, it is getting close to dinner time. I get it. I get it. I already have the thing. Okay, cool, cool. Oh, that's why it went up. Nice. Alright, I am going to wrap this up here. Not too bad for our first stab at making a map, really, and our first terrible attempt at playing our own map. I don't really know what I'm going to call this. I think so far I've called it Cheese. But the save is called That's Not How This Works. Let's get a good picture for the YouTubes. Something like that. Yeah, there we go. Absolute cluster jam. Look at that. Oh, good. All right. Let us find somebody to raid. Is anyone currently playing Timberborn? We do have... yeah, we've raided them before. Oh, no. There was somebody else I wanted to check on, actually. Timberborn. Here we go. Why not? Eclipse Chris. We'll give them a raid. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Thank you all for hanging out with me for today, for the Mega Man stuff, and for this. We're going to go raid Eclipse Chris, and I hope you all stay hydrated, stay healthy. Be sure to take care of yourself as you take care of others and all that. And yeah, nothing else to say other than have yourselves a delightful rest of your day.